So, we are going to read about the monosaccharide article on the science and technology application. Monosaccharides. What are monosaccharides? Monosaccharide is the most basic form of carbohydrates. Monosaccharides can, by combining through the glycosidic bond to form a large carbohydrates known as the oligosaccharide polysaccharides. An oligosaccharide with only two monosaccharides is known as disaccharides. When more than 20 monosaccharides are combined with the glycosidic bond, a oligosaccharide become a polysaccharide. Some polysaccharide like cellulose contain thousands of monosaccharides. Monosaccharide is a type of monomer or a molecule that can combine with like a molecules to create a large polymer. So we will go for the function of monosaccharide. Monosaccharides have many functions with their cells. First and foremost, monosaccharides are used to produce and storage energy. Most organisms create energy by breaking down the monosaccharide glucose and harvesting the energy released from the bonds. Other monosaccharides are used to form long fibers which can be used as a cellular structure. Plant create cellular to save these functions. While some bacteria can produce a similar cell wall, form a slightly different polysaccharide. Even animal cells surround themselves with the complex matrix of polysaccharide, all made of smaller monosaccharide structure. Monosaccharides have the same general formula CH2O and whole into number, which designate the central carbon molecule bonded to the hydrogen and one oxygen. The oxygen will bond to the carbon creating hydroxyl group. Because the carbon can form four bonds, several of these carbon molecules can bond together. One of the carbon in the chain will form a double bond with the oxygen, which can called as a carbonyl group. If the carbonyl occurs at the end of the chain, the monosaccharide is aldose family. If the carboxyl group is in the middle chain, that monosaccharide is ketose family. So here is a formulatic structure of a monosaccharide. There are six carbon in the monosaccharide. Above picture of glucose is one of the most common monosaccharide in nature, used by every form of life. This simple monosaccharide is composed of six carbon, each is labeled in the image. The first carbon is a carbonyl carbon because glucose is aldose family. Typically, monosaccharides with more than 5 carbon exist in the ring solution of a water, that is a hydroxyl group on the fifth carbon. Exist as a ring. First carbon, the hydroxyl group gives up its hydrogen atom when it forms a bond with the first carbon. The double bond of oxygen on first carbon with new hydrogen. When the second bond is carbon is broken, this forms the fully connected and stable ring of carbons. Example of monosaccharides are glucose. Glucose is the most important monosaccharide in that it provides both energy and structure of many organisms. Glucose molecule can be broken down in the glycolysis, providing energy and for cellular respiration. If a cell does not need any more energy at the moment, glucose can be stored by combining it with other monosaccharides. Plants store this assembles as the energy. Later, animals store chains of the glucose in the polysaccharides, which can store a lot of energy. Glucose and also can be connected to the long string. So here is an article all about fructose and structure, and then galactose then here's, and this article is completed with the Hall Galactose study. So you can read all kind of these articles on this application. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe and wait for the other part. Thank you so much.